Well, welcome back, y'all, to another episode of To Each His Own Podcast. Yes, we took a week off, but bitches, we are back. Um, I'm the controversial one, CHRISSIE.
And I'm the authentic one, Anna.
And together we are
To
Each His Own. All right, Anna, you lined us up for this week. So, what we got on here first? Oh, our field day announcement.
Mm-hmm. First runner-up.
First things first, our Papa. So, you guys, we will be having and hosting our, I ain't going to say first annual, I'm just going to say we're going to be hosting an adult field day this year on Saturday, September the 21st. Come out to the Belmont Plateau. We will be in ballpark field number 3. We have all the details in the flyer coming up very, very soon, or right after you see this, if you're watching or listening to this during the week that it drops. And we can't wait to see you there. We're going to have all types of adult classic games that you would have at Family Fun Day with a little twist, because this is adult field day, okay? So leave the kids at home.
Yes.
All right, but you know, we are going to be in the field. So we outside in the field, so you can bring your chairs, you know, bring your blankets, bring your towels or whatever that you need that's going to make you comfortable while we out in the field, you know, for the day, because you're going to need to rest your legs and stretch, okay? Who sing on that? You want to breathe, stretch, shake it, let it go. Who used to sing that?
Me.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
I'm done.
That's going to be the warm-up. Anna, you want to do the honors of giving us a little stretch warm-up when we get there?
Hell no. Y'all better come prepared. And come with your liver ready. Don't say I ain't.
Anna, you can't give us a little 1-2 stretch?
Hell no. I ain't being responsible.
I ain't going to say, not responsible.
Listen, I'm going to be stretching my own damn self because I'm be out there.
I'm not even lie. I'm starting to stretch now. No bullshit. I'm starting to stretch now because I'm going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old.
And yeah, water.
I'm old. Like, I drink some water, but I need to stretch. I'm old. I'm old. Bring your water. You are free to, you know, BYOB as well, because, you know, again, it's adult field day with a twist. So any game you lose, be prepared.
Cheers, as we said. Oh, yeah. Cheers.
I got water today, but yes.
Cheers.
Bottoms up, okay? Niggers and nigrettes, okay? So we're going to be excited to see you again. Come out. Come one, come all. Leave the kids at home. Saturday, September 21st. Adult Field Day. CHRISSIE Podcast is hosting. We getting it down. It's going down. We in here. We outside in the field. What we got next on what's going on?
So, as you know,
just went away.
Word on the curb is Sugar Honey Iced Tea is shaking your airwaves, which is Lotto's newest project.
Mm-hmm.
I happen to enjoy it. So, top three tracks off the project, off of Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
I ain't gonna even lie. I would be giving you just probably 3 random ones that I know I like. I only listened to it thoroughly once, and that was like 2 days after it came out. I didn't get a chance to.
I have a long ass commute, so I have no choice.
I didn't get a chance to go back to it yet. While I'm looking for mine, tell us yours.
So mine will be definitely Air Candy with Coco. She ate down on that.
Yes.
On that chorus.
Yeah.
I just like the whole vibe of the song. It's just really cute. It's classic.
That song was actually playing in my head earlier. I agree. So we can agree on that.
Yeah.
One new one.
Copper Cove was definitely a good one. I like that song. I don't know about spitting on my tongue, but I like that song.
Here you
it's
go.
real cute. It's a vibe or whatever like that. And I don't know. It's a strong. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I couldn't decide for top 3, but I will say I fuck with Shrimp and Grits heavy. I fuck with Shrimp and Grits, and I also do like Shout Out to Me. So shout out to Lotto, aka Alyssa. Go do your thing, girl.
Yeah, I like Lotto. I like Lotto from the very beginning. I think she's very talented. I don't think her flow is, you know, a lot like a lot of the other girls that we hear today. Like, it doesn't give me the same song every time I hear her, and I can appreciate that. One thing I can say, one critique that I can say about this album is, I'm like, okay, this album was all about your nigga.
Oh, for sure.
I didn't necessarily expect it. I mean, didn't know what I was expecting per se, but they kind of I was off put by that just to tell, but I was like, but when I got to the end, I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, this whole shit was about you. And that's probably why it took me a second and I haven't went back to it yet. But I enjoyed the album and stuff. I was like, this was very well put together. I enjoyed how she thought this through. Because I did see like a clip of one of her interviews or something where she was talking about how she wanted people to listen to the album in order. Mm-hmm. And I definitely did that. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, Lotto, yeah, it flows nicely. I like this. I can appreciate this. Good job, girl. Mm-hmm. I'll definitely be coming back. Give me a second, because every single song ended up being about your nigga. But I'm coming back to
song, but
maybe like 3 ended up not being about
R&B people do it all the time, though.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm not shading her for it. But again, for a rap girl, that's probably what off put me, because I would expect that from for an R&B album, not necessarily a rap album.
I don't know. I don't think I can agree with that, because hoes be mad and miserable ain't got shit to do with our nigga. Neither do. Shout out to me.
I ain't say nobody was mad and miserable. I just said the whole album was about her nigga. No, that's the name
of one of the songs, H&M.
Oh, I was about to say, I ain't say
no, that's one of the name of songs. Yeah. And there she goes. She be wilding on that joint. There she go. I like that.
I wouldn't have the titles down pick, only listening to it once. I definitely got to go back. But yeah, good job to you, Lotto. Shout out to you. Team. I haven't heard anybody yet that does not enjoy it.
It's one of the... I haven't liked new music in a long time. And ever since I lost my Tidal account, I have not started downloading no music. It's been a very long time. Like, that shit I'm still angry about that shit. Like,
clearly.
That's how deep it is. I spent years. Do you know how long it takes?
You spent longer years on LimeWire.
Listen. So, wait. So, now that we did the album, speaking of popular culture and things that are going on. So, Ashanti and Nelly announced the name of their son, right? And y'all just start going in for no reason.
Was an announcement? I'm like, when did they say this baby?
Y'all just start going in for no reason.
I'm like, why did y'all care? Why do y'all be caring about stuff like that?
So they named the little young man Kareem Kenkaide Haynes. That's what they wanted to name him. Like, I don't know what y'all want me to say. It doesn't seem bad to me. I swore they was having a girl though. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Either way, they look happy, and she was showing off her postpartum body, and what I loved about it was she didn't hide nothing. And she had the little diaper joint on, because with the postpartum bleeding and shit. She was like, well, I love these joints comfortable as shit. I said, I know that's right, Ashanti, because she was congratulating herself. I appreciated how real she kept it, the raw photos of her, like, really showing her body and saying, I'm so proud of my, 40 plus body giving me my baby. I was correct.
I said, here we fucking go. I said, I feel like everybody was waiting for her to have that baby. I'm so glad she finally had that shit so they can shut up.
Yeah, she been had him. She had him. He like a month old now though. That's the funny part.
Yes, I'm like, geez, Lord.
So
congratulations to the happy couple.
Yeah, she ain't the only, but they made a big deal out of that. She's not the only person over 40 who had a baby that's famous. Like, what's wrong with them?
I didn't realize people made a big deal about it.
Right.
I really didn't. Like I said, I really didn't. I mean, she's pregnant. I don't pay much attention to pregnant people like that.
Mm-hmm. So, y'all know I have like somewhat of a... I think it'd be funny when people be having fucked up names. Please, y'all just have to hear this, because I was cracking up at like 3 in the morning. Like, what is wrong with people? So, part 3 of fucked up names.
I can't beat that.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
Alright, y'all wanted to see how the names were pronounced. This is my mama, right? This the one that gave us them names right here, y'all.
That's right, the one and only Rosalind. Okay, first off, here's the first one. Shaida Janae. Dominique Montreal.
No, but tell her how you spell my middle name.
Montreal.
My middle name is Montreal.
That is Montreal.
Jabranis Shaquille Marquise. Aquarius Devon.
What's the Corey's nickname?
Doodoo.
Alright, go.
Zakila Monier.
Her nickname is Kale.
Yeah, Kale. She a stud now.
Jacqueline Chanye. Jaquavius Levante Montreal. Okay, you want to know how to spell this Montreal? Montrell.
She ain't doing a regular speller. And what made you name us these names, man?
I was high.
Oh, she said it with her face like this. Can I just give y'all some context? The name Jakayla is spelled with a G, not even a J. And so was the other G name that she just.
Who the fuck made that shit up?
Jaquarius was crazy. Like, why is that your...
Jakayla is crazy.
Yeah. Zakel is crazy too. She named one of her child Zakel.
Like, I know. I listened to that shit. I said, that shit is ghetto.
Yes, very ghetto. And the spellings were even worse. I was like,
I would be embarrassed. I'm sorry. I would be getting my name changed.
How did you even phonetically come up with that? Like, you just really laid in the hospital bed like...
Like, and I could never... This is part of the reason I could never be a teacher, because I'm not about to be in here fucking with y'all on these name spellings.
That's why that video with that teacher is going so viral, where you be trying to pronounce people's names and they be like getting an attitude.
I saw it, yeah. I was like, that shit is ghetto.
He couldn't guess that your mom named you that, and I would have never guessed that either.
I'm like, y'all gotta be stopped.
With
y'all
these
fucking
apostrophes and extra letters.
And then I'd be appalled to meet people like in their 30s, like in older with like super ghetto. No, with super ghetto ass names. I'd be like, what the fuck was your mom thinking? Mm-hmm. Like, your mom was a rarity back then. Cause you got some irregular ass name. Like, me and my family was just talking about that over dinner just a few weeks ago, cause we was talking about what's the name, one of our upcoming family members who was coming into this world, and I said, long as the shit flow right, I don't care. You know, I said, because a lot of names are ugly, you know, and common, and I really don't care for them. But I'm like, as long as it's not ghetto, as long as it flow right, I really don't care. Like, as long as it ain't, like you said, that damn king, you know.
I don't even be partaking.
No
name your child whatever you feel like you're gonna name them. Just.
That's why I said, long as it flow right, I don't care. I said, because I feel like my name aged well. I said, I feel like my name was too old for me as a child, but I feel like my name ages well as an adult. Christine is old for a little girl, but I feel like names like Brianna are too young for an old woman. Like, imagine an 83-year-old named Brianna.
I know a lot of Briannas too.
Like, that's not going to age well. So I was like, make sure it ages well. I'm like, some names, again, like mine, may be a little too old for younger, but they age well, you know, by the time they get into their adolescent years.
Mm-hmm. Classic. Mm-hmm.
So they can go buy it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can use it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just don't make it like the middle name that everybody got, but just classic, so we can know what we're talking about.
Both my names are classic. Like, I can't get no more goddamn classic. I'm giving you the best that I got.
I'm crying.
Seriously.
But
meanwhile, we sick of you on these ghetto names. Stop it. God damn it. Stop it.
They must have. You can tell they bit it on her their whole lives. He was like, no. Tell them how you spelled it.
Yes, he was angry about that.
They probably used to cry. So.
Oh my goodness. Speaking to parents who ain't shit.
Yes.
I lie to my child every
This
Friday.
one.
Oh, sorry.
That shit made me cackle. Do you hear me?
I don't know why I did that.
I lie to my child every Friday. This is my 4-year-old's first year of school, and he's in pre-K. He hates school so far and says it's boring. So I tell him that if he wakes up and goes to school without fighting me, he can stay at home 2 days out of the week. During the week... Oh no. During the week, I remind him about our deal when he's misbehaving, so he thinks I let him skip school on Saturdays and Sundays because he's well behaved.
Wait until he finds out that you lied to him, ma'am. That is messed
The moment
up.
she said, I let him think he skipped school 2 days a week, I know exactly where that shit was going. When I tell you, I let out the biggest cackle. When I tell you, I would have fought the shit out of my mom when I got older.
That's not worse. That's bad, but it's not worse than I came across another, what's it called? It's actually on the list of topics, but it just flows so nicely with this because I thought it's equally as fucked up. And that's why I named this y'all ain't it was supposed to be y'all still ain't shit. These people said that if they were parents, they didn't have a lot of money around their 4-year-old, she's 4, around their 4-year-old daughter's birthday, so they just didn't tell her it was her birthday.
Yeah, I remember that one.
They just ain't that fucked up? That's really fucked up. But as a parent, see how they be getting over?
Always.
That's so fucked up. Like,
shit happens. It's called life.
when is it my birthday?
It prepares you. Your birthday tomorrow. Bring that bitch home a cupcake.
With what?
With one balloon, one
And one
cupcake, and a card. That shit say happy 5th birthday. That bitch said turn 2.
Pissing me off. So let's jump right into the boss of the week. So the boss of the
I
week
would
this
totally
week-
be that ancient parent. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't do nothing like that. That's messed up.
I would do that shit for shits and giggles. As soon as my child pissed me off.
So the boss of the week is.
That's why I wouldn't be shit.
Y'all should have went to venue 1216.
Do y'all hear the Rugrats in the back? Knock all that shit down.
Venue 1216. They are located on 2131 McDade Boulevard, Suite 8. So that's in Delaware County. They are available. They have a nice, cute, quaint, really open, nicely lit event space where you can have receptions, bridal parties, bridal showers, stuff like that. So, get at venue 1216 if you're in that area. You need somewhere to have, a nice event.
Cute. Shout out to y'all.
Right.
Hey.
2,000 square feet. That's cute.
In Delaware County?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, way from the bullets.
85. That's intimate.
Yeah. The average person ain't gonna have 85 people show up to nothing, so.
Yeah, it's intimate. I was thinking about like a large birthday parties.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Or like wedding receptions is normally probably more people than that.
Yeah. You know how black people get.
Yes, but that's what I said. That's
Mr.
intimate.
Wedding
Like if you
shows to the
having a,
reception. I've been to so many
I ain't
weddings.
gonna even lie to you. Not my last cousin wedding. It was quite a few people that did that, and I said, y'all is so ghetto.
Yeah, nah.
Why y'all this late?
I don't know. I just feel like for me personally, like, weddings ain't long enough for you to be there late.
At least they not supposed to be.
Yeah, they not.
They not scheduled to be normally, but you don't know what nobody is going to have conducted in their ceremony. But normally when you get the invitation, it says ceremony begins at this time, reception or cocktail hour will begin at this time. And it's normally about 30 to 60 minutes apart. Then you got a little cocktail hour in between, because, see, we still talking about the cocktail hour. We was just talking about that the other day and them cheesesteaks. But anyway, that's normally how it go. Why you got to be there late, though? Now, I ain't gonna even lie. I won't be late to a wedding, but I will be late to a funeral.
That's standard.
Like, my mom got mad because I was a few minutes late to my grandma's funeral. I was looking for fucking parking.
Yeah, right. Parking be
like
big back bitch.
And I had to walk in them fucking boots because I was sharp as shit to my grandma's funeral with my fucking head. Okay, I had to walk my fucking boots and truck it. Like a goddamn, I look like a damn horse walking them fucking Jersey streets.
I hate you.
Okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the topic because I get too far off and then get emotional in this bitch. I'm afraid to get upset because I was mad as shit walking in them boots. I know, I'm serious.
Well, as you know, since the break, a lot of shit has, even today, like my mind is still pacing with the shit that I just witnessed on my timeline before I got here. It's a lot happening all at one time. Damn it, man. Okay. So, this isn't new. It's just more so like, I feel like, I don't know, like, maybe y'all won't like my take, but I really don't be giving a fuck.
Oh, God. What's she about to say?
Nah, I just want to, so I named this segment, Black People versus Michael Rubin and Vlad. And the reason why I wanted to bring this topic to the couch was because it's a lot of hoopla around both. So so we can start with Michael Rubin. We might as well, because that's going to be probably the most, they're not going to give two fucks about what I have to say about this. But I feel like it was nothing wrong with what he said. Me personally, I mean, I know black people, there is a sense of entitlement when it comes to people speaking on, our struggles or our negativity when it comes to us and how we treat one another. We don't feel like people reserve the right to chime in from the outside looking in because they don't have our lived experience. However, I feel like simply put, I feel like from his perspective, he was simply shedding light on the fact that he realizes what happens. And maybe because of the relationship that he has with Meek, it made it even more real for him. Like, no, people really do be doing shit. Like, this is a problem. Like, why are they treating him like this? Point and blank, how they're calling that man suspect because of different posts that he put on the internet and things of that nature. People are speculating, saying different things. Oh, he's close to Diddy. Oh, this, oh, that. And then with all the stuff surrounding Diddy, now they want to throw dirt on Meek's name too. It's just, I don't know. And I feel like maybe it could have been it could have been something that was more from like a perspective like, hey, that's my friend, and maybe he felt some kind of way about it. Who knows?
I feel like that's the only perspective it could have came from, because
Right.
otherwise,
Yeah, especially since he said he
six
wouldn't
in
play
the
the record.
one
He
hand,
wouldn't
yeah,
play-
and half
what's
a
it called,
dozen
the
in the
record?
other. Because otherwise, you didn't say anything that nobody else has ever said, and you could have just. Nobody needed you to say that. Like, you know what I mean? That has been said over and over again for many, many years. Like my mom used to say to me, Christine, many things need to be said, but you're not always the person that needs to say them. Again, you're not the person that necessarily needed to say that. We didn't need you to tell us what we
Well,
already
when we
knew.
say it, it's still going to, it's still niggas is
Again,
killer
but
to it.
that's true too. But when he asked the question, oh well, why do they treat him like that? Why do they do that? Why the fuck did your people treat us like that?
He don't know.
Again, that's why I said it's 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. So I feel like everybody else, like it was for me, it was just really like, okay, it's not. He could have just shut the fuck up. And in my head, but I didn't care that much about. I didn't feel like that he was detrimental to the point where I'm like, oh, he should have.
No, it was
Like,
he got a lot of. There was a lot
just
of
like
visceral surrounding.
whatever. I did see that, but I'm talking about for me personally. I saw that for me personally, it wasn't enough for people to go as hard as they did. It's just like, no, he didn't have to say it, but
he
it's
fucking
not
did.
that deep.
And what the fuck y'all gonna do about
just
it?
like, it's
he
not- it's
fucking
not that
said
deep.
it.
It's like,
what are y'all
next.
gonna do? He fucking said it.
It's like, because at this point, I'm like, y'all being redundant. Y'all saying the same shit. Nobody's saying anything different. It's like, move the fuck on. I'm like, I'm so sick of these people saying things or shit going the fuck on, and nobody's saying anything different. Y'all just badgering about the same shit. If you're not gonna come up with a resolution or a way to, for both sides to understand each other, shut the fuck up.
Well, I understand him perfectly fine on what he had to say. He didn't. It been very lame terms.
No, I'm not saying you in general. I'm saying for people in general. That's why I say for me, I'm like, it wasn't that deep. I'm like, I'm tired of hearing people saying the same shit. Like, as far as, oh, he should have shut the fuck up.
I'm even more tired of
y'all saying like him now. He's saying the same shit that we've been saying, and now y'all saying doing the vice versa.
I think I'm a way more tired of actually what's happening than what the fuck he got to say. Let's just call it spade a spade. I think we need to be way more tired of that.
I'm right there with you with that as well, and that's why I was just. It wasn't that deep to me. With him saying that was not that deep for me enough for me to give a fuck for the black community to be in uproar like that. I was like, why? I'm like, it's not that deep. It's okay. He said what we all saying. We all know this, and
yeah, but for me, it just is like the hyper.
It's like saying the sky is blue.
Like,
we know this.
It's a white man saying it, okay, and he said it. Like, what the fuck? Like, black people say things about white people all the fucking time. Or every day. Like, do you know how many times? Like, sometimes I even have to check black people. Like, what, you being ignorant of shit right now. You don't have to talk about that right now. Like, and some people feel entitled. They be getting real indignant. Like, well, they did this. They did do that. But
it's
we
a time
did go
and a
through
place.
that. But it's a time and a place for everything.
Everything is not about a war battle and a debate.
I don't know. I felt like just the backlash she was getting wasn't that. I could see if he can. Now, if he say some shit if Donald Trump would have said his version, it would have been way different. Get mad at that. But half of y'all voting for Trump anyway, so eat a dick.
And for me, that's probably why. And I'm like, I didn't see a heap of it. Once I saw the post and I saw the comments underneath it the first time, that was it for me. Every other time I kept on seeing the post on a different blog, I'm like, there's no need for me to keep reading the comments because, again, y'all going to say the same shit. You know what I mean? Of course, everybody, has a big discussion about it. It's this big, media topic around him saying it, and it's just like,
it's hating the
why? It's like you said, it's bigger things going on. It's not that deep. I'm like, let's next.
Mm-hmm. So as far as Vlad, I just felt like he was, me personally. So what happened with the situation? This is not new either. This happened a few days ago. Might as well say a week. So basically, Vlad was trying to get Marlon Wayans to come on his show, and Marlon basically said, CTC 40K please. And Vlad tried to play him. He basically told him, like, you crazy, like, you not worth it. And somehow it spilled over to the internet. But it's the comments that were made, and it's just like, now Vlad your balls hanging a little bit too low, because it's like, how fucking dare you? Like, we're talking about a Wayans, honestly. Like, let's talk about like a whole family that really put their whole motherfucking family on. We don't got a lot of that in our community. We don't. So put some fucking respect on the Wayans name and their brand.
Funny, man.
You said what?
No, I was giving my opinion on something else, but
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That's what I said. I thought I was
Yeah, we're not talking about that. It's a simple fact that it's a lot of shit that you do laugh at that he put his pen to paper on, though. He may not be on the screen present as funny to you, but put some respect on that man's work ethic.
I was gonna say the name holds the weight for sure.
So for you to sit there and say, "Oh,
Like
yeah, you're not
whether I
worth
think they
40K.
funny or not, yeah, the name holds weight. It is
But
what
you
it
want
is.
me on your show though.
And I was too full with this because when I saw this, and I was
It was
like,
the disrespect.
when I'm like, first of all, you not telling that man that he not worth 40K. That was my first thing. I was like, that's not true. But then on the other hand, I was like, well, how much of his time did you fucking want? And what did you want from him that you felt the need that you needed to charge? Like, what did he want from you that you wanted to charge him 40K though?
Because the fuck he can. The same way an artist can go on stage and charge
I just asked the
250
question.
racks
I just wanted to
for
know the
30
logistics
minutes
of
of
it.
a show.
I just wanted to know the logistics of like,
For a
what did he
walkthrough.
want from you? Because I'm like, this is a podcast. I'm like, what did he want from you?
An interview.
That's what I wanted to know. Like, I'm
And
like, what did he
typically-
want from you?
And typically, Vlad interviews aren't short. You're gonna get at least probably like an hour, sometimes over that. Like depending on, and some people can't shut the fuck up. His interviews be long as shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, and I only know this because certain people he has interviewed, I was interested. And I'm like, oh, he gets when he sit down with people, they be there for a while. And the average person like him is busy as shit. So yeah, if I gotta get out my bed, catch a flight to wherever you are, do whatever, I need my bread. Like the simple the fuck is that. My name is my name, and you want me on your show. Exactly. And what do people keep
That was
doing?
interesting. That was his comeback. That he was trying to say that he wouldn't have even made that much off of his interview. And I was like,
how you know?
now, all right, now I ain't going. I ain't. But again, that's what I'm like. Why are you getting mad? What did you want from him? That if that was his number, you so obscene. But I'm like, again, I'm like.
Oh, the number was 40K?
Yeah, Marlon wanted $40,000 to do the interview. No, it's not bad for Marlon fucking Wayans, but that's all. I just wanted to. I just literally wanted to fucking like. What did he want from him? I just legitimately wanted to know. I'm not saying that he wasn't worth it.
No, I know.
I just wanted to know, like in general.
Yeah, his time. He want his time. When I'm interviewing you, I'm asking you shit. I'm probably gonna ask you some shit. Of course, he's gonna say no. That he's not gonna answer certain things, but you know. You want my time? It is my price is my motherfucking price. I be feeling people when they say that because it's like you don't know what the fuck I got going on. You don't know what big shit I'm behind right now. You could be taking me away from that. And if I'm willing, if I think it's worth, giving you a little bit of my time, you just gotta pay how you weigh, and it's just really that fucking simple. Cause we don't know for all that he could have been paid. He could have paid other people. We don't be knowing the details of everything. So
That's the reason why I asked that question. I just simply wanted to know.
I just feel like it's a low number, just like Dom said. Thinking about, I don't give a fuck how you think about his screen performance, whatever he ain't been in so far. Check that man resume and put some respect on that shit. Because if Michael Jackson was still alive, and if he didn't put out a fucking album for a decade, I guarantee you his price would still be his motherfucking
First of all, Michael
price.
Jackson is dead, and niggas gonna charge the estate gonna charge top tier just put a on a podcast.
on any airwave, on anybody's way. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
And his ashes is in the grave. Michael is worth top tier, dead or alive. Okay, he's top 5 dead
That's
or
what
alive.
I'm saying.
Like
People
period.
price be their prices. That's all I'm saying.
I still could want to know what the price is charged for. God damn it, I want to know.
To be on the show.
I want to know
Everything that goes.
I want to know the details.
The same way you gotta get yourself together every morning to go to fuck the corporate. They gotta pay you for your time, even though they don't pay. We can all agree that to some extent we don't get paid what we're worth. Not even to some extent. Like it's a lot that goes into getting yourself ready for work. The mental, the clothes you gotta wear. You're getting in your car that you pay your car note on, whatever. However you get in there, whatever it is. Like it's a lot into going and be preparing yourself to be on somebody's platform.
And that's why I simply wanted to know,
Especially- and don't
because
get
it's
me
not
with women.
like
Hair,
Vlad, it's
makeup,
not like
shit.
Vlad didn't necessarily have it. So that's what I want. That's another reason why I wanted to know the detail. All right, so it is who he is. Da 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 da.
I work whatever I say, like Marlon said, and you quote me on that, bitch. Because in the next couple years, I'm work what the fuck I said. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all really be trying people out here.
So I can honestly say, just for the background conversation, I haven't been as attentive to Vlad's platform over time as other people. So that's probably why I haven't heard as much about I've heard it in the blogs and like people commenting about him being a culture vulture and all that shit, but I don't watch a lot of that shit, so I ain't seen it for myself.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: a lot of these niggas out here who be on his platforms and stuff like that, it's been a lot of people started addressing it in the media. It's the same way they was real raw and act. You talking about all this rap stuff. You're not involved in his life, and you're making it worse than it already got to be.
His voice is annoying.
So,
like every time I see him, I fucking keep scrolling. Like he is just ugly as shit. His voice is annoying. When he talks, he was crazy. He just annoying. Like I can't stand to watch it. Like it just really, he really annoying.
That shit was crazy. But we won't go to that shit was crazy.
I probably watched like 10 seconds of this shit. Like he really is dead ass annoying. I'm like, he never says anything with no fucking substance. Like he's the waste of fucking time.
You didn't listen to it. It wasn't a waste of time. He
like his voice really annoying.
I don't know. I think he might have drugged Carisha worse than Vlad drug more. He got her out of here. Like that shit was crazy. I'm like, and I'm not saying it was right. I feel like he could have made
what he said wasn't wrong because I heard somebody else talk about what he said. So I didn't listen to it directly, but I'm like, what he said wasn't wrong, but his voice still annoying. I still don't like to listen to him. So
listen, I just wanted to hear what he had to say because niggas want to know it's all this shit going on.
And again, in that situation too, I'm like, you didn't say anything that people don't already know.
Nah.
Like everybody
knows towards some shit that she won't. That's some topic that she won't address.
Outstanding artist, like shit like that.
Because it's crazy. And you want to know what's crazy about that? Lil Yachty was just snapping earlier about that artist. It's a couple of them, and he was saying the same exact thing. Like, you motherfuckers don't put no pen to pad, and y'all be having fucking nerve acting like somebody owe y'all any fucking thing. Like, he was getting them out of here. You said you got backlash for it? I mean, me too.
The only thing I don't agree with is that Yachty shouldn't do it on camera, but it's on TV. That was a behind camera type of conversation.
Yeah.
But Yachty he's right. Like, he's not saying nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Caribou.
Yeah, Caribou or something like that. Yeah, I don't know who the girl is, but just from listening to how he's speaking, like, and knowing this generation, and even in the workforce and doing business, when it came to this shit, this platform that we building, like just dealing with young professionals, it's annoying as shit. Like you got somebody literally, he really put you on, like literally. Like he said, I'm dressing you, I'm putting 8-carat diamonds in your ears, and I'm putting whole lays on you motherfuckers. And y'all got nerve. Yeah, because when it comes with it, if you an artist and you ain't got nobody giving you no type of money, and you can't afford to look like what the fuck is going on right now, yeah. So he, was giving them a whole image, pretty much. I'm giving you lyrics, image, everything. I'm giving you artistry. So it's like kind of sort of, I don't know what the whole conversation was between him and artists, but according to him, they were talking like he was nothing, basically, like just talking real disrespectful. And I'm just like, but that sounds like young ass motherfuckers from this generation. They don't get their way. They get an attitude and they start talking to you crazy like you didn't do shit for them. It's just like, who the fuck do you think put you on? Wait a motherfucking minute, pump your brakes. Like, and I feel like even with how he said it, he was still being nice about the situation. He wasn't being rude. He just was making a point. But people don't like to hear shit like that. When you start talking like that, motherfuckers don't want to hear it. It's just like, oh, you being this, you being no. I'm talking real shit. I'm speaking real shit. Unless you was gonna put this money in my pockets and make me and have me, fund this whole entire situation for 5 motherfuckers. I don't know.
That just makes me say I probably need to go back and take another dab into Yachty's music because in the back of my head I'm sitting here saying, these motherfuckers be putting on it. Why he do the same shit? Why he don't write the same for his fucking self? But I don't take a genuine dab.
Every time you drop your ass to City Girls, you're dancing to his music.
No, I said for his self, like for his particular problem. That's why I said I had to pause myself and say,
man, fuck all that. The same reason why Jeremiah and The Dream and all that, the same reason them niggas is the way, it's the same fucking shit. It's the same shit.
I know, but I think he has enough creativity that I think I would like to see him, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I've heard people say that's what made me pause. I just had a pause moment. I'm like, I'm gotta go back to.
He makes good music with other artists too. I do agree with that. He knows how to do it.
Anything that I know that he on.
You're not gonna pay attention to it because you're not gonna say, oh, that's Lil Yachty. You're not going.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would need to, like if I knew it, like somebody probably would have to tell me that was him on it. Like I probably wouldn't know.
Sorry. Yeah. So. Besides that, speaking of new and old, young and old, whatever you want to call it. So I know you guys were like probably scrolling and all that other shit, and you came across the whole debacle about the young lady who decided to show up to her interview with shorts.
Oh gosh.
So the new professional versus the old professional. So, oops, excuse me. Okay. I think a lot of people had, because this is not we've talked about this before. This is not a secret.
It's really not.
It's not a secret.
Something you can't do until you get in and get comfortable. Like, what the fuck? How you y'all forget that house rule?
Not only that, dress for where you're going to work at. Like, if you are going to it, and even for me to a certain extent, even if I was a person who was a carpenter, did construction, I'm not showing up in my dirty work clothes. I'm going to show, and I might show up in my company shirt, a pair of slacks or something like that, and a nice pair of fresh boots. Something. You got to look the part. Like, you can't just show up there looking crazy. That's like interviewing to be a stripper and you dress like a pilgrim. You gotta dress for where you're going to be. Like,
but I'm not gonna walk in with the G-string on. You gonna go in the back and change.
I don't know. It's 2024. They coming through, cheeks swinging.
I mean, if it's a cancer, see, back in the day, it was different.
I don't think it was. Yo, I seen somebody say, yo, I remember when stripping was a secret, and I swear to God, I know exactly what they talking about. No,
when it was a secret.
Philly strippers used to go to like Delaware, New York, New Jersey to go strip, and you know, even Atlanta, you know, they didn't strip here. That's why strip clubs ain't like how it is in other places. But I feel like business casual per se, and it's crazy because I just was thinking about this. I'm like, business casual has even taken like, it has its own levels. Like, it's not just one level of business casual. It's like 3 levels of
it's because really your personal style was always incorporated into it, and like, unfortunately, size plays a factor because there's some things that some people can wear to the office and that other people can't. Like, and that shit used to piss me off. But it's some things that just flat out inappropriate no matter what size you are. Mini skirts for women.
You shouldn't be wearing a mini
skirt. Not appropriate. Now, for this young lady who wore these shorts, these culottes, whatever she had on.
That's the thing. It wasn't even culottes. I said, and let me tell you something. I
there is
said
such thing as business shorts, but that's not what you wear to the interview. You can wear that to work once you get the job.
I agree.
But that's not what you wear to the interview to give your first impression. To be first presenting. That's not what you wear today.
Because I even said it. I'm like, and it's so funny.
And I get it, it was hot, but sometimes, you know, you gotta bite the bullet in the heat. I know how many times I bit the bullet in on public
for all
transportation.
For all of that, she could have wore even if you put on a strapless sundress, put a blazer on over it. Like, even if you do that, I wouldn't recommend it all for everywhere that you're going. But it do be hot and shit. Don't nobody want to be outside with all them clothes.
I mean, you had on a fucking cardigan, bitch. You could have just put on some slacks and you could have put on just
a tank top underneath.
Yeah.
That make sure you cover it.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, and it would have been the same type of comfort.
Yeah.
So again, I just felt like part of it was just her being lazy. Part of it
was because her shorts weren't long enough either. They weren't even hitting her knee. And it was interesting because back to my point I was trying to make, when you said culottes, a lot of people don't even know that term, but that's what my grandmother used to call shorts. But they weren't shorts. They were hitting the knee, or Bermudas per se. They weren't even Bermuda short length. But again, once you get the job, now if you had a job somewhere like maybe like Nordstrom Full Line or something like that, you probably could have got away with that. You probably could have. If you had a cute little shoe, a cute flat on, a nice blazer, a nice cute belt, real neat, presentable, you could have probably got away with that. But you're not getting away, at the average place, you're not getting away with no shorts, baby. Just don't do it no more. But linen shorts definitely is a go for the office once you get the job. Like, it be too hot.
Once you get the job, you don't chance it at the interview.
No.
You just don't. You don't chance it at the interview. You chance it when you got the job. Because I know it be hot. Because I chance it with the dress. I know. I don't like to wear no drawers when I was in. So I just choose not to wear sundresses doing it. Because I know I'm not going to be appropriate.
You gonna win.
Okay, just certain things I know I'm not going to be complying with the code of conduct. So I choose not to do. You know, and I just, I gotta keep it simple. I be going to work looking like a foreman.
I'm just going to say this. If you are the type that doesn't like to wear underwear underneath a sundress, at least let it be a sundress that has 2 layers and not 1. Because so shit won't get swallowed up and you're going to be looking crazy. walking through the office with your cheeks swinging every year once again.
Don't know.
And the wedge right in between.
Please wear drawers to work.
Please do. But I'm just saying that saves lives. The 2 layers, because I got some sundresses that's
First
like
of all, my cheeks swing, so I don't want to walk through the office being a distraction. You need to wear drawers to work.
No, you do. I agree. You do.
Seriously.
You do.
Like, and you need to wear bras there too.
No, yeah, you do.
I don't care how big or small your breasts are, because I be struggling. I don't like wearing those bras.
Me neither, though. When it be hot, I don't either.
This time I was struggling. I just wanted to be all areola, bitch. I don't want to wear it.
This summer was itching.
I wanted That's all I wanted to do. Take this fucking bra off. Damn wires. I don't know how y'all bitches do it with titties.
Yep. Hot. That's why I don't be wearing bras. The underboob sweat is really like, it's ruthless.
I know. The crack sweat is big.
Oh my God.
The V, that's what I got the V in the forehead. I can deal with not having the underboob because I got the V in the crack.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
You ever deodorant in your butt crack or like at the top?
No.
They got room for that.
I heard about that, and that's why I was asking. That's what just made me think about that. Did you try it?
I go with you.
You did what?
With you.
Oh, damn.
Like,
I definitely rub my inner thighs with some deodorant.
No, that I do.
When I'm wearing a skirt or some shorts and stuff.
No matter how slim or
that thigh rub is real.
my thighs always rub no matter what size.
Yeah, that thigh rub is real.
It hurts.
I don't have time for that.
Let's be real. And my skin's sensitive. All it takes is 5 minutes of them rubbing, and I'm like, struggling. So yeah, don't be like me. But a lot of people,
Ashanti, where do we get them diapers?
they the postpartum freedom joint.
Well, bitch, I'm gonna need to wear them in the summertime.
No, honestly, this is not an ad, but rhymes with Mardashian. The line that she rhymes with skin. They say that that's really good.
I heard that it is.
But what's it called? It's another version of it. I gotta ask somebody what the name, because they told me that and I forgot, and it costs half that, and it's just the quality is chef's kiss. I was like, I'm definitely going to invest in it, because as far as like simple long sleeves and bodysuits, that should be quick to put on real fast. Like it be.
And
quick.
I need somewhere where I can breathe.
Girl, yes, with a little sweatpants, little sneaker, can't go wrong.
Yeah, I'm not wearing that either, because it be hot.
Yeah,
inside when you go in places. Go from the outside, the hot, and inside, bitch. My ass just got to breathe. I'm like fucking Nikki. I feel free. Bodysuits and sundresses, bitch. I am not wearing.
Oh, that shit is uncomfortable with a bodysuit. I must say. I might add.
Bitch, no. You bitches out here wearing drawers with bodysuits? No. My coochie not getting
That's serial killer behavior.
I'm not. When you
Kill the cat. Kill the cat.
When your vagina get a wedgie, that shit is so.
Oh, that shit is different.
And girl, I got a cutesy. Okay, I got a cutesy with curves. That shit hurts so bad.
That shit hurts regardless.
That shit, that's what I think. I feel like whether you got a YZ, a fancy, a cutesy, whatever. I feel like it would be uncomfortable. Because imagine if you got loose skin down there, and that shit be getting caught up. And
they got gym shorts now. They got the line.
What?
Right in the middle.
They got the guys with the briefs.
Yeah, it's just a line. Like it's a
What's the line for?
I don't know, but they would call it a wedgie right there, like right.
Oh, when
It'd be like gym shorts. They have like a stitch, like right in the middle.
the little boxer brief joints.
No,
they for women. She said they gym shorts.
They just gym shorts.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't like that. Give me the regular 80s biker shorts from the aerobics days.
No Ethica ain't never failed nobody. Okay, no Nike ain't gonna hurt nobody. Okay, damn. You're going out my ass because I don't know what you think. What we got next?
The reality check, girl, with your crazy self. So, this week's reality check.
This was so funny. Because this was so true. I honestly feel like we are probably the best generation ever.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw this thread, I felt like it was so relatable, and I read it like it was all like one short paragraph. Like I read it as a collective.
Mm-hmm.
Like I read it because I was that proud of him putting and stringing these words together
Mm-hmm.
to perfectly summarize our generation.
Mm-hmm.
So check this out, y'all. Anybody who was born, what's the millennial generation from 1980 to 94 or 95?
I think they cut off at 90. I want to say 96. Is it 95 or 96? I believe so.
I get confused.
I'm like, I know it's like 1980. I know it started at 1980, I think.
And I think it goes to like 96.
I know it at least go to 94 because my brother was born in 94.
So
and
was
he's
mine, my younger
a millennial. So I'm like, I know it at least go to 94.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I think like a year or two. I think we look into like a year or two after 95 or 96. So anybody who was born in that age range, this is us. We are part of a special group of millennials that I like to call the bridge. We're the group people don't talk about, but I'm about to talk about it real quick. Nintendo, Sega Genesis, CDs and Nokia phones, Windows Paint and Yahoo Chat, iPods and LimeWire. We were the first kids with email. We knew and grew up with the greatest mics, Mike Jackson, Jordan, Johnson, and Tyson. Watching VHS tapes and making mixtapes off the radio was still a thing. When I tell you that was my shit, making mixtapes off the radio, baby, and recording them videos on VHS and having a double play. You know, I was like, fuck, you was running out of tape. I'm gonna go to the store, record over some shit. We knew life before the latest technological advancements the last 25 years, but we are also the first group with home PCs and internet. And we saw the evolution of both. We're the last group to really play outside with the kids down the street and watch cartoons on Saturday. Every neighborhood had a candy lady. Penny candy was actually a penny. We had to talk our friends' parents before we could talk to them on the phone when we called. Oh my God, I remember that. The bridge is responsible for the shift in culture all around the world. We're changing the rules. We're the reason creative is a job title. We ain't got next, we got now. Actually, we've been had it. Lastly, we saw the market crash. We knew the impact of Aaliyah and In Living Color. MTV was a music channel. BET was actually good. 106 Park, Midnight Love, Teen Summit, Comic View. We learned about blogging and websites. We created apps and became famous from YouTube.
First of all, the person who made YouTube went to our school, so shout out. Period. You's a rich son of a bitch now.
Right. So I've been in class with his ass.
Okay. And it's crazy because I precisely remember when we had to start dialing the area code prior to the phone
Yes.
number. That was in middle school. I remember that for a fact.
I remember when they started talking about it while we were still in elementary school. That
it was going to be pretty soon. It's going to change.
I was like, how are we going to have so many numbers?
I remember when 267 first came out. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And 484 and all this other shit.
610, yeah. Oh my God. It was a fucking time. Floppy disk. You bitches don't even know what floppy disk looks like.
Yes. I remember doing my book
all
reports.
niggas know today is SD cards.
Yep. I remember
SIM cards.
Doing my book reports and putting the joint in there. I remember having to blow on them bitches.
Speaking of
game cartridges.
You checked your books out of the library. Like, we actually read.
People would never be able to do that now. Like, using the system to look up. They don't teach them how to do that. Like, the kids don't know how to do that. It's crazy to me. We had to go pull the card. All of that.
That shit punched or steamed. Bitch, we had spelling bees. We had science fairs and shit. And I won a couple of them back in the day. I was a geek back in the day.
Me too.
It was fun, but school was fun. You know, school was the place where you really went and you got lit. That's why we enjoyed it. Like I said, we had to talk to our friends' parents before we could talk to them on the phone. Who you over there talking to? Parents be having a whole conversation before you could talk to your friend. But they be on the phone for an hour. We talk to your friend for 5 minutes.
I got lucky. I had my own line from.
That was by the time I got I think that was the end of middle school. I got my own. Yeah, it was middle school when I got my own line.
I had my own line. That shit was a fucking
But it was a half and half. They cheated me because remember you had to have your own line for the internet. So my line was the internet line. So as long as somebody was on the computer, that was my fucking line. But I made sure that I was always on the computer.
I was on the party line.
Oh my God.
Girl.
215-825-7777.
The fact that you still remember that.
They had another one.
I am so mad she remembered that.
Yes.
You was on there partying too much.
Mm-hmm. I was always on the party line. What y'all doing?
Girl, who was I just talking to? We was talking about the fucking, remember the old dollar parties and shit that we used to have? Like our friends' parents really was
the flyers was ghetto, but we used to be
like our friends' parents and older siblings and shit, and aunts and uncles. They was upstairs in the kitchen smoking, drinking, or whatever.
They used to have little totes
we
with
was
the
downstairs in the basement freaking.
Come and think of it, their parents was our age that we are now, and just a little bit older.
Wow.
How do we take ourselves serious?
Like I would probably be their parent. Like, all right, listen, y'all better hit it. I'm coming down there with the fucking bat. If y'all want some bullshit, but I'm gonna let y'all have some fun. Don't be down here finger popping, fucking doing all that shit.
Oh
y'all
no!
doing that freak shit in my house. That shit at somebody else's house, okay? Not up in mine. Not up in here, okay? But those was back in the day. Shout out to 55th Street because them parties was the bomb, okay?
Those were really amazing.
Those were the days.
Wow, jeans, all that, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Remember the Waldens when you used to go skating?
Chrissy, sit down.
I
hate you. I hate you.
Beach, we got some skate. We got some skate party one of this 2 days. Don't worry, y'all. Field Day is not the only thing that we got coming up. Be free.
I've been asking you to go skate for literally 2 years consistently.
No, you ain't asked me shit.
Yes, I have. I've been asking you to go skate.
You ain't asked me shit.
I did.
No, the fuck you did. You
Yes, I
ain't asked
did.
me for it since at least 2022.
Yes, I did.
You ain't asked me no time in the last 2 years. You lied to me.
I've been asking him.
She lied like shit. She ain't
I'm
asked me.
going by myself.
She ain't asked me. Cause I don't even.
I want to buy a pair of skates though, but I know my friends gonna laugh at me. But I don't give a fuck. Cause
I remember I had my own pair.
I'm not getting 4 wheels.
No, I don't own your space.
You do? I'm not getting 4 wheels
I had
though.
my own pair. Remember my white pair with the blue wheels?
I like rollerblades.
No,
You like that?
she's quite. Black
I
people.
do. They're easier to skate on.
I kept saying that.
They
Like, somebody
really
told me
not.
it's easy.
They
technically
are.
It's, if you think about it, no. When a skate trainer told me, if you literally think about it, no, it's actually harder for you to balance yourself in the line of wheel versus forward on a.
Well, I must be wired differently.
You just figuring it out?
Cause I never felt too safe.
As much as she bring up on this motherfucking show, and I be like, I ain't think about that shit like that. I never saw that shit like that. Well, I ain't thinking about it like that. Well, bitch, that's cause you, bitch. You know you are different.
This is me on 4 wheels. And this is me on rollerblades.
Now I can do both.
Mm-hmm.
I did. Now I will say, although I just said what I said, I did master rollerblading faster than I mastered roller skates.
It's too much. And then niggas want to cross their ankles and I'm a boot fall.
The
No.
only thing I'm mad that I still didn't learn how to do was
Skate backwards. These young ones be dusting me.
They sure enough.
I said I ate my dog.
That's not bad. Shout out to Ellen on Tuesday night back in the day.
Yes. Oh girl.
Because-
Still never learn.
And just still never learn.
Never say it.
Well,
That's all we
that brings
have
us to
for y'all.
the show, y'all. You know, so we're back. I'm glad. I know y'all glad to see us, and if you're not, so the fuck what? All right, we're going to be back anyway. Thank y'all for joining us. Be sure to go to our website, click all the links there. You know, follow us, like, subscribe, watch, listen, wherever you choose, and please go to our Instagram.
Yes.
Teach His Own Podcast on Instagram, and follow us. Check out the clips throughout the week, and check out any updates that we will have, especially when we told you we about to hit the flyer up for Field Day. So we want to see y'all again September the 21st. Bring your water, bring your blankets, bring your chairs, bring the hose. That ain't my fault.
Come to have a good time too.
That's why I said bring the hose. That's why I started teaching. That was the signal for bring, you know, have a good time.
Anymore.
No? All right.
See you next week.
Bye.